Oh man, I did it again, you guys. The light sucks, man. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm doing some shade, bringing in the prayers as always. In fact, I made. Let me see if this helps at all. Please make it work better. Everywhere I go, man, until I get my own place and figure out where I'm going, it's gonna be fucked up like this because the information's still here. I don't know. I do know. Holy shit. My Leo tribe, man. Wherever you have Leo strong in your chart or whatever house, however you want to look, any cross watchers, anything that resonates. Because this reading is crazy. Like, I mean, not bad, but like it's just a lot of shit come up. But this is why I've decided, because my shit's so lengthy sometimes, that I'm going to start before I put them out so that I can get a grip on this shit and not have to waste much time, which I probably still will anyway, because I have to tell you guys about. I'm on my pillow, my romp the pillow. It's like a fucking full moon pillow. Keeps my spine straight when I'm sitting on shitty things. I mean, like couches or whatever. That's not my spine. I need to keep my spine straight. That's one thing I really know for sure. So, you Leos, man, what? Now, maybe that made something better. I'm not sure. But anyway, what I do know is what I got from this reading, what I've been kind of really channeling into because it changed, the sun changed, and I wanted to make sure that we got this energy in. So, again, if this doesn't resonate to you specifically, but reading, I want to say that while I was doing it, it was weird because I'm seeing it could be from the Leo perspective or the person that's with Leo, but it's a lot about relationship shit. So I don't know. You'll have to take it where you feel it. There's a lot of shit here, but there is good shit too. I'm just saying, man, it was a trip. Whoa, we got a little bit of ways here. I'm gonna try to get through that. I'm glad I did this before. And one of the reasons why I don't know if it's you or the other person is you're gonna have to discern this for yourself because I'm not really sure because I don't know. I kept getting mixed signals through all of it and I wasn't able to clarify, but I'm gonna give you the whole situation anyway. Okay. That whoever you are, you're seeing shit accurately. Like it may be that you're the one that is caught the Leo causing it, or the other person causing. Whoever it is that knows that somebody knows the situation is the way that I'm getting ready to go on with this, and it's time to let that shit go. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give this for everybody, but this is especially for the sun sign right now, Leo. And I want to go into, before I go into the lion, is I want to just say that you can always get a personal reading from me at any, just let me know in the description box below. Homeopathy readings, spiritual guidance, body work, all of it, man. Just go to my go to the channels and see. Go to my website, check it out. Figure if you need anything, just give me a ring. Oh my gosh, Leo. Whoa. My lion tribe. See, I got a Leo rising, so like it's not like I mean, I'll have to look back on this. Although I'm not in a relationship, so a lot of this doesn't really that make that much sense, but it might later, I don't know. But the point is, this could be a timeless thing. Maybe you look back on it, but I actually channeled it today for now, for the Leo Sun tribe right now. And that can go in any place in your, I mean, wherever it resonates. And just knowing I love you guys. And I'm so happy. Please, just know that I'm always happy to give this information out that came to me when I was little, and I just keep on giving it out because that's what Spirit's guiding me to do. So, wow. I don't even know where to start with y'all. Well, the first two, I'm going to start with the chakras. Well, first I'll just start with I got them all underneath. My God, you guys are crazy in here right now. A lot came out. So we have, the fire, the sun from the Leo energy. And the Leo, when I'm going to start with that, that's what I'm starting with. Thank you for letting me get my shit some time here, which I've been doing all day. But the lion, man, we need to start there because that is your icon, man. Your avatar, kind of. And the thing is that, man, let me just say, lions are. The first thing I'd like to say about the lions is that they are definitely of a tribe. They love each other. They're like, ooh, they stay together. And if they don't, and if somehow they gotten broken up or something, then they get aggressive towards the other tribes. But mostly, they're a tight knit community. That's what I would call them, a tight knit, a little tight knit community. If they're able, due to the prey or whatever's going on, the fuck around there, I mean, amazingly enough, the buffalo can really fuck them up if they're not, like if one of the males get, like whoever's not there, they'll fuck shit up. So they're like enemies, the buffalo and the lion, which is kind of sad. Because if they were on the same team, can you imagine how cool that would be? But it's just like in life, it doesn't always work that way. So anyway, we got the sun, man. We know that. We know it's fire. What's interesting though, when I usually get this gypsy vibe, mostly it's always about Sagittarians, which is also a fire sign. But I got this fucker here, like Divine Gypsy. So it's like, that's the one thing that, like, it, and this is also female, male, doesn't fucking matter, okay? Well, we know the balance is always needed, but these little things came in, and always kindness. So it's like, whatever you do, just be kind to one another, Be kind. Be kind to plants and animals and shit, and just be kind wherever you go, especially if you're doing anything on my page. I'm serious. Okay. So anyway, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so let me just dive into what I'm feeling for y'all. Okay, now this doesn't. I got a couple scenarios here. This one doesn't think, but this one came up so strong for a lot of the collective here in the Leo energy, whatever is going on. That okay, there's a relationship. Okay, female or male, whether you're Leo or the other one, you know who you are. Somebody couldn't deal with this shit. Somebody had a lot of loss. Somebody felt completely just kind of betrayed, really, not kind of, fucking betrayed. Like it's the end of the fucking road. And it's almost like they put so much into it. And then I'm hearing this like mother and father thing. Now, this could also be your father and mother, or someone's father and mother. But something really, it doesn't feel like that to me. It could be, because that's the energy coming through. But basically, it feels like a love thing. And it feels like there was like somebody brought a third party into the situation, which destroyed the relationship and their emotions. And you thought you could be an emperor, but you were not, and you lied your ass off somebody. I don't know if it's the Leo or if it's the other person. So let's remember that. But, and, uh, ooh, you want to make it right, but at the same time, it feels like, and oh, don't let me forget this shit too. The fertility. That's another reason why. If you're young, Leos, or anybody with a Leo, cross watching, anything like that, just keep this straight. There is fertility, and it doesn't have to mean a baby, but it looks kind of like it. So, like, I mean, I'm really seeing babies coming through, but it can also be, but because of all this emotional shit going on, you're going to have to, and actually, if you haven't already, I feel like you were ready to leave it anyway, because somebody got bored of being disconnected with this, what they first felt the love because of this third party shit going on. Somebody had a third party involved, and I don't know if it which one. I wish I did, because Spirit won't tell me. I mean, I'm just telling you the story here that I'm hearing, and it's a big one. So whoever it is, which is Leo, whether or not this part of it is you or not, oh my God, it just goes on and on too. A lot of sorrow. We got somebody's losing sleep, like everybody is these days. Every reading I do, losing. They're not sleeping. They're having night terrors. The fool has no idea what the fuck they're doing. They're not just like, oh, I'm going on my adventure. They're like sideways. You've been knocking me sideways. That's what it feels like. So that, and the Queen of Cups is in there. And I also felt all this shit. The tower comes down. The good news is, I know it's like, when you're going to get to the good news, Juicy? Well, the good news is, this motherfucker here, it's like, it's kind of weird, because the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords kind of remind me of one another. Only the Eight of Swords is just more trapped in shit that she can get out of any time, or he. But this one is upside down. Upside down, you turn me. Here's right side up. And basically, when it's reversed, I always see, like, because I don't try to make these things reversed. I try my best to keep them upright, because I don't like dicking around. I can tell you things without, but then they end up that way. So when they do, I realize that I got to say something about it. The good news about this one being upside down is that she's breaking free of not being able to see what the fuck, and being blinded by bullshit that, whether it be in love or their own thinking. Could be their own thinking patterns, which happens a lot with the swords, it's intellect. So there's that. Got a lot of cups in here, but then they got the Four of Swords is also uptight. I'm going to show you right side up first. Look, I got to rest, motherfucker. Leave me alone. But now it's upside down, so that means you're about ready to move into a new fucking direction. Shit's going down, man. And then I got, and this is all after I channeled all this all day. The lions, I'm not even done with them yet. I'm just trying to make sure we get through some of it. But you got so many fucking swords in here, it's ridiculous. Okay, and cups. A lot of swords, a lot of cups. But there's other things too. But I'm just saying, man, fuck. There's a lot of swords and a lot of cups in here. So that's emotions and intellect. So somebody's not firing in all cylinders with their emotions and their intellect. And that also shows up in the Queen of Cups, and also, oh yeah, the Emperor upside fucking down. He couldn't pull it off. Like here he is right side up. Now he's upside down. He couldn't pull this shit off. So he's like, fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. So he has to take a siesta or do something. He has to follow his heart. He has to move on. Somehow, one of you crazy motherfuckers has to move on. I don't know if it's the Leo or somebody. I really pray that you are not with another Leo. But if you are, woo, no wonder. Look at this shit. It's over. And then these two are these three. Look at this shit. And these are my ascended masters. Look at this. Mother, father, fertility. For fertility. Where is it? How come I can't see it on this side? Fertility. Mm-hmm. Pan. We definitely need to understand something and understand and overstand. If you're doing this shit, well, first of all, you always need your spiritual strength, but in following your heart. But if you didn't do that and you fucked up somehow, you need to really, if there are children or ways that they will be involved and you're ready to not be there, you need to definitely, you know, be aware of that, or you're going to get you'll get spanked cosmically, not funly. Really hurts. I've been there, I've done it, I know what it feels like. And let's get back for a moment to the lion. What a beautiful, I just, there's some lions that have manes, like me with the Leo rising, people that most Leos, like you'll see them, you're like, oh my God, you can kind of tell a Leo, like usually if they have Leo strong, like rising or sun, because they got hair like a lion. But anyway, that's one way. But also, there are the white lions. Okay. Okay. Raise up, white lions. The time is now. That's Freedom, my friend that sings this song. He's like, raise up, white lions. The time is now. It's a very, very beautiful song. I don't know how to give it to you though. But anyway, you'll have to message me and I'll figure it out. The point is, it's cutting through this truth energy, right? And the Leos, even though male or female, have such a beautiful sense of, they know they're leaders, and this shit is like happening, like they're leaders. And period, there's just no way around it, right? Nothing I can do about it. I'm born this way. Sorry if anybody hates it or doesn't like it, but people sometimes don't because they feel like, wow, I wish I had that kind of energy, right? But it's not even like, it could be somewhere in your chart. We don't know. I'd have to do your chart to know. But this motherfucker here, look, he's half lion, half human. Motherfucker, he's trying to step into his power. He's trying to understand it from a spiritual way. But it's a beautiful story of, and then these two guys that I got for y'all, the third eye and the sacral, which is the sexual chakra. I got this wrong way. Am I right? Oh, here. Yeah, there we go. See, and I feel that was appropriate somehow. I kind of felt the solar plexus more, but I could see this. The sacral is the sexual chakra, so it's more the orange, which I can see that because it's like this passionate, creative energy, which is the fire. It's the sun. And then the third eye, man, it's like it's time to wake the fuck up, right? Like here, let's activate, let's breathe this up, let's start to bring in the truth of the light that of our awareness, right? That we knew from long ago. And so whether or not, if you're older, Leo, and you cannot, and see, this has made you upside down as the emperor as well. Like you cannot get the message of this Queen of Cups. Like you could, somebody, whoever it is, with you in another relationship cannot somehow pull yourself on the same level. You just can't understand each other as much as you would like to. It aggravates the shit out of you, leads to fighting. It's all coming out though, because I'm seeing all this shit is coming out. But you make one another doubt each other, whoever this is. Okay? So take it how Take it on the run, baby. If that's the way you want it, baby, then I don't want you around, no. Well, that's right. Whoever this is, you or another. Oh, look at this motherfucker, this lion. That's right, lionesses and lions. And so there's something's about this seeing it accurately, though. Like somebody's seeing it. Like I feel like something has ended. It is time to move on. And it feels almost like, um, you know what I just heard? It probably is you and them, whoever this other person is that's involved with my Leos, because it just feels like you're all fucked up, both of you. Neither one of you can understand each other. And there's, you know what? How many times do we have to try to put a piece of a puzzle if we've ever worked one? I just pray that most of us know what the fuck I'm talking about with that. But I mean, like, if you have, and then you swear, you could swear that that piece fits in that one place, but it doesn't. And no matter how hard that you keep trying to put it in there, it just won't, it's not the right piece. And it almost fit perfectly, but then it didn't. You know what I mean? That's the metaphor I'm going to use for this energy I'm feeling. Because it does feel like, on some level, someone tried hard to do this and then it just wasn't working out. They had to go and face their own emotions with silence and be alone. And all of this stuff, though, the good news is it's all turning upside down. There is good news that a lover could come back in, but it feels like a while. It feels like you need to wait. And I'm trying to see if I can get a timeline, but I don't know for sure because there's a lot of shit that has to be cleared from this karmic shit show here. Whatever. And I tried to do a whole spiritual thing, but this whole thing came out like something that has to end. It could be a marriage that you already have kids with. It could be something, I don't know, like it could be actually, because I was kind of thinking of it more when I first seen it, like, oh, fertility, like now. But it could have been something that you guys already did, and you have to walk away from this shit show right now. Not shit show, you know what I mean? Like just this dysfunction. Well, it's not even dysfunction as much as it is trying to make things work that are not working, and getting out and turning away from that dead end street. The puzzle that won't fit, the piece. It's like getting out of feeling trapped. It feels like something's releasing from y'all to not be trapped anymore. And even though these are coming up with your mother father thing and fertility, like there's something going on that we need to open that third eye, figure out what that is, and don't let go of your sacral energy. It doesn't mean you have to go have sex with people. You can have sex with yourself, really, and use your, if you have an orgasm, which I can have them sitting just by a tree by myself without even touching myself. But anyway, however the fuck you do it, like just making sure that however that happens, that you create something in the higher brain, which as fire signs, you should know that that's the way to do it. That's the way you do it. I'm going to make a new song about it all. And, I'm also feeling and again, I cannot tell you this was such a weird one because I can't tell if it's the Leo or the other person or both. I think it's both. You guys both, you can't meet on some level, man. And it's driving you both fucking crazy. And I feel like the Leo especially feels trapped. The Leo energy feels trapped in this. Like they try. Lions are loyal. Okay, let's not forget. But I do feel this very strong. Okay, where's it at? Oh yeah. Somebody fucked around. There's a third party energy with this deception energy. I felt that anyway, but it came out again. And then we had this with the guy in the swords, man. It's like, what the fuck? How many more times do I got to get screwed here? And then the universe coming out like, this is a completion. We don't need to go through this anymore. Let's get together. Hold together right now over you. And I mean, there's got to be a way for this balance to come in with you and whoever this is, if this reading is resonating with you, or if you're just a crotchwasser and somebody needs to hear it. But definitely something's going on in that way. At the chakras, the third eye, it's like, you know, it's a lot more like that's the hermit thing. Like, let's just go in and remember just to breathe. Oh. Aware of my body, I breathe in. Smiling to my body, I breathe out. You know, just and in and out the same frequency if I'm breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that your energy comes out the same way it went in. You know what I mean? Like, and you can always like get rid of that energy however you want. Just making sure that you stay grounded with your inhale and exhale so that you don't get lightheaded or cause things that don't need to happen. And to make sure that you keep your roots and wings so you can be high, breathe high, and ground yourself. You need to be rooted and high at the same time. And you can do it. And that's the fucking balance that's here. Yay. Anyway, also, I did feel the travel that happened. Man, there's a lot of just discomfort and things, and it makes everybody feel bad. But here's the deal. Everyone, every single person and being and beautiful being and angels, anyone, anything, any being have to learn to balance, or they cannot stay in a place that they are unhappy or is not good for them, because it is no good, especially for children, or if it's not even just the children, if it's something that you are, even a business you've got together or something that you want to create, you have to be able to let go and you have to. It's like, I'm going to say it. I know I've said it many times probably, and I might get sick of hearing it. I'm going to say it again anyway, because I don't give a shit. Because I'm saying it, because it's important. I'll say it and say it and say it again. Is that, the Buddhist monks, they'll come and they'll create whole mandalas, man. I'm a painter with dot work. I mean, these motherfuckers are doing like a whole thing. They spend like months on it, all so that they can just let it go down the creek. And to me, somehow, that is one of the most fabulous, beautiful things that, I don't know. It helps me through so many things in my life when I'm fucking totally losing it, because I feel like I am horrible at transitions. Although thinking of this Buddhist monks doing all that work and just like, oh, we're letting it go. And just fuck it. This is loving detachment. That's hard sometimes, especially for Leo energy, because we are so, the Leo tribe is so loyal. The lions are loyal. They're loyal. And they are our tribe. That's the other thing. If we don't have a tribe, it's hard to understand. Sorry. I'm so excited because it just rained and it was so hot. And I'm like, woo! So I had the door open. I had to shut it for y'all. But listen, tribe loyal. And you know what? When the tribe breaks up, it gets kind of funky. But if we look at the energy of when things get split up, and what happens, it helps me a lot to look at the animal tribes, because it's like, oh, that's what's going. You know what I mean? I can really, I totally get the animal energy. But basically, the lions, man, they're just badasses. And there's all kinds of them. The white lion. Okay, I can't, I'm going to try to get it. Up! White lions, the time is now. That's right. So basically, you can look for yourself. I don't have to stay on here all day telling you about all the lines, but I'm just telling you that I went into the energy so that I could totally immerse myself in this understanding, overstanding. And there's something about moving out of Cancer and from the moon into the sun energy that makes me a lot fucking happier. I mean, I honor the moon, man. I do moon dances. I love the moon. Although Cancer's a little heavy this time around, and sometimes always, but definitely glad the sun's out, even though I don't want the sun out. I want the rain right now because it's so fucking hot. But I'm just telling you, in the energy of the sign of what we're dealing with here. And also, just don't forget what I said about this mother father thing. And it could be, and I also felt that there could be somebody may have passed for you, Leo energies. Somebody could have passed away. Let me go into that a little bit here again. I already went into all this, but I'm going to do it again. Let me see if I can get one more. Hold on, I'm going to do it. Go here. Great Spirit, thank you. Guardian angel, my higher flow. Give me something for Leos. Give me my Leo lion tribe. Linus lion tribe. Every time I look at this 5, it reminds me of my brother who passed. He looked freaking a little bit. Every time I see that, I was thinking my brother. Although it signifies a lot more than that. Here we go. Something just kind of fly out. That's funny because the queen and the other deck, same card came out, but this is upright. So it's almost like we're healing this at some point after we heal ourselves. You know what I mean? With the spiritual strength. Something happened. One of you hoes, was bringing somebody else into this picture, whether it was sexually or just, I don't know. But I feel like one of the things that did this was because somebody had a third party in the situation, or maybe both of you. I don't know. We're going to have to see where that resonates with y'all, because all I can do, let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, you got to let go of this, man, the whole thing, so you can start anew, because something new will come in. I feel these like this was the new shit I brought in. I'm sorry I had to spend so much time on this past shit, because I think you all need to somebody needs to get it through their head. But the new shit will come in, man. But you've got to let go of this situation, because there will be Pavarotti. Fuck yeah. You're going to have a positive change. That's my ascended master mama. All of them, a couple of these guys. So just saying this to you, and also remember the lions, man. They're so cool. They are just badass. And every time that I think of any medicine I want to bring in, a lot of times in the past, if you guys go back or watch my channel for a while, um, I did a lot of animal energy. Based off some of the medicine cards, but always was doing my research and just really tapped into them. Like during COVID, I did the bear medicine, which was so appropriate. It's like, man, the only thing I could do was hike at that time, and it was like a lifesaver. Everything else was shut down. The whole thing was shut down for a while, and it was really rough for a little bit. But the point is, and the bear medicine came in when I was hiking and I went to this little cave, and I was like, what? The bear medicine? Of course. That's exactly what the fuck the whole country's doing, or whoever was on lockdown at that time is doing, because was exactly what the fuck. So I just kind of went into that bear energy, and it's on there. If you guys ever want to see it, you can always go through my shit. But definitely, I love the animal medicine. Lion today, I was like, what's going on? And I had my Chow Chow Tyann. She looks like a lion, or did. She's my sister, my avatar for 13, 14 years. 13 years. And then she had to leave in my arms, but I still talk to her, you know. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm just going to try to keep this shit together because I'm going to have to do another reading later in a minute later. But I just wanted to say, man, wow. Don't doubt yourself. If you suspected that something was going on, um, you were seeing it accurately. Step back into your power. Take time out before you do anything for your health and healing. Little hermit vibes. But don't forget whatever's going on. I feel like now that I'm just be careful if I don't I just feel like some of this is about people that have already had kids together, and then this is going to be going away, or some kind of separation, and you don't know. And I don't even feel like anything about, I feel like it's more emotional, and then it's going to be financial. I don't really see, because I feel like you're going to be okay later, whoever this is. I just feel like you need to go in, so you can see from a higher perspective than this area, and then also heal your emotions through there. And there's something about that creative energy in the sexual chakra that you can create something like, just don't remember, it's like a passion in there. So it's like, you know, if you get excited, you don't have to worry. You just, you know, you can, like, sometimes, and I'm not kidding, I think I shared with y'all about the mold, black mold, when it went airborne and I got really sick for like 3 years. I'm still kind of not over it, but still, uh, I would lay there and think about what I wanted to eat. And then I mean, that's how bad it was. I lost so much weight, but I would like just think about eating, and then I would kind of feel full a little bit. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I did for a while, man. I had to survive that way because I was so hungry, but I couldn't even eat for like ever, seemed like. And so, anyway, shit, let me see if there's any last thing for y'all. One more thing for my lion tribe. What's going on, babies? Spirit, please and thank you. My higher soul, my guides, my angels, higher soul. Okay, I feel like this is the one coming in for when you get rid of all this shit. Is you just need to get to know somebody. Don't be rushing on in doing shit. Just get to know them and trust spirit. Trust your higher soul and your guides and angels always. That's the first thing you should always do, is call on those beings of light in your field that we all have around us. And because of our free will, if we don't ask, they can't just do anything. So don't forget about that. Make sure you're always calling that in. And also, I want to just mention that um, it rained right before I was going to do this. So that has to mean some kind of baptism for you guys. That has to be a message that the elementals brought in, because I always, pray with them too. So just knowing that, and knowing that you're beautiful, you're powerful, just make sure you raise up that power, knowing from the secondary to the higher consciousness, or you will use that power in a way that's in your ego, that's not going to be as conducive. In fact, it's probably going to piss everyone off. and you might want to raise it on up, just like we all do. Anyways, blessings, my beautiful lionesses and lions, myself included, and I'll see you next time. Blessings.